So you decided to run a referral campaign, and like every other marketing experiment, in order to make it work, you have to make sure that you track and you measure everything properly. There are 5 metrics that you need to keep your eyes on and iterate on them every time that something goes wrong. It will give you insight about the things that are going wrong, and it will help you to gain insight about what you need to do in order to make your campaign perform in the way that you want it to perform. The first one is the viral coefficient, also known as K factor. The other is the participant conversion rate, the invitation click-through rate, the participant share rate, and the invitation conversion rate. So the K factor is the total number of registrations per unique inviting user. When you are watching your K factor, aka your viral factor, the viral coefficient, you have to make sure that you are above 0.15 to 0.20, which is a sustainable growth factor. 0.4 is very good, 0.7 is outstanding. If you reach, which is not the case in many times, if you reach a viral coefficient of 1, then you are going viral and everything is great. Now, for the participant conversion rate, it's pretty clear what it is. It's the number of the people who convert from visiting the page of your referral campaign. This metric is a critical indicator if your campaign is performing the way it does. Now, if your participant conversion rate is really low, which is bad for your campaign, maybe you should consider a few things. Maybe you should check about your copywriting because people may not be able to understand how they can participate to your campaign, or they don't get a clear view of the benefits for joining your campaign, or the rewards are not good enough, or your whole campaign doesn't align with your brand in general. Now, your participant share rate is the number of unique invites per user that joins your campaign, of course. The bigger this number is, the bigger this rate is, the better for your CPA, because you get bigger organic reach, so you don't have to pay so much for acquiring new users. Now, if your participant share rate is really low, there are a few tweaks that you can do in order to make sure that your campaign will get back on track and you might save the day. For example, you have to make it as easy as possible for people to share about your campaign. You have to add as many channels as you can. Of course, there are some channels that you not might be interested in building. Like, for example, Twitter might not work for you because people that you target are not on Twitter. So forget about Twitter. Another thing that you can do is to make sure that you reward people that are advocates of yours, people that send a lot of invites with super valuable rewards. This is very crucial. It's like a sign of appreciation for them speaking about you. And also, you might want to make visible to your participants how close they are to attain a reward. For example, me as a user participating to your campaign. Let's say that I send 2 invitations, and in order to attain a reward, I have to send 3 invitations. So when I send 2 invitations, then you can email me and tell me like, hey, if you send 1 more invitation, then you will get the reward. You get it? Another important metric is the invitation click-through rate, which is what the name suggests it is. It's the number of people who click on the invitations they receive from their friends to join your campaign. This number tends to be high in general because people receive invitations most of the times from people they know. But if you get a low number, a low percentage of invitation click-through rate, maybe you should allow people to customize the invitation text, the copy, or you can add in the invitation email or in the invitation message in general, you can add the sender's info so people know who sent them the invitation. So for example, let's say it's me and I send an invitation to you. You should know in the email that you received that I invited you to join the campaign. The last metric that you should keep your eyes on is the invitation conversion rate. It's really important. It's the percentage of people who click on an invitation when they receive it, go to your landing page to join your campaign, and eventually join the campaign. In this stage, consistency between what people see in their invitation that they receive and what they see when they land on your campaign's page is crucial. So you have to make sure that you prompt people to communicate the full value of your campaign when they are sending invitations to their friends and their family and their network. So these were 5 key metrics that you should keep your eyes on when you are running a referral campaign. They are pretty crucial. They will give you insight about problems that your campaigns might suffer from. Also, you can get insight in order to improve things. It will make you think. So yeah, I hope it helps. I'll see you next time. Peace!